Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey and welcome back to my closet. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different from the usual. I've been wanting to do this for a while. You may remember that a couple of months ago, did a video on this doll. This is a Juku Couture doll, and someone corrected me in the comments that her name is pronounced June. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Don't come for me. Anyway, these are a cute, petite little doll line from Jakks Pacific that were around in the early 2000s, like midway between 2000 and 2010. They have a decent amount of articulation, they have really cute clothes, and the idea is that they were Harajuku fashion style dolls that you could mix and match their outfit pieces with each other and with various fashion packs and accessory packs, which is what we're gonna look at today, because ever since I opened her, I was just really interested in the line in general. So, not only do I have this one that I opened, she was new in the box when I got her, I have this one that I recently got, and this is the one and only time I think I've ever gotten a double of a doll on purpose. This is an earlier release of Juku Couture, and I thought we could compare the two of them as well as opening all the fashion packs and accessory packs. I have 3 fashion packs to open and 4 different accessory packs, so this might be a long video. I also have a double of this one because the person who sent me one of the fashion packs on Mercari, they were away when I ordered it, and so it was delayed in shipping for a while, and they were like, oh, I'll throw in this, but I had already ordered it from a different seller, and I was like, no, you don't have to, but they did anyway. So I have an extra one of these, so if anyone would be interested in this particular Juku Couture fashion pack, it's the Girls Night Out, well, accessory pack. It's brand new. I would be willing to give away if somebody was interested, because I have no use for a second one of these in the box. So let me know in the comments if you happen to be a fan of this doll line and would like an accessory pack for free. Let's start off with our doppelganger here. So I was a little confused. After I finished filming the video of her, I kept looking at the box and I was like, she looks so different in the face. And you can actually see it, probably see it better on the back of the fashion pack here. Here is what June looks like in all of the pictures that are on the backs of the fashion packs, the doll boxes, the accessory packs. Here is the June that I opened. And when I was looking back and forth, I was like, why does she look so different? And I realized, after some research, that this was a later release. And these are the easier to find of these dolls at this point. These ones, the early releases, are a lot harder to find. There's also even rarer versions of these dolls that were from the second wave. It was like a winter themed line. I've never seen them. I've never even seen like full pictures of them. I don't know if they actually exist, but apparently they are rumored to exist. But while I was doing the research, the one thing people kept saying was that the second wave had lower quality and the changes that they made were disappointing from these. They are markedly different. So we're going to have a look right now, and you can already kind of see that there are some differences in their outfits. There's also differences in the amount of stuff that they came with. Most notably, it's the face. This one is the earlier one, and you can see she has, I mean, I hate to say it, but she has a bit of a prettier face. I mean, it's the same mold, but they used different eyes, and they did her makeup very differently. They gave her a more mature look in the face, whereas this one has a more youthful look and looks a little more plain on the eyes. She's got the wing on her eyeliner. This one is cute. I don't dislike this one. I'm still happy that I have her. But this one is really pretty. You can also see right away that there's some differences in the outfit. In the middle, especially around the center of the purple dress, she has this more neutral beige color with the lace overlaying it, whereas this one has that rainbow striping. And I think that the string that was around her, she didn't come with her string because obviously she came secondhand. You could tell her hair is a mess because it should have been styled the same way as this one. It needs some love. It needs a wash. A couple of her outfit pieces could probably use a wash too. I just haven't had a chance to get to it yet. But putting cleanliness aside and like wear and tear, there are still differences in their outfits. Hers, I don't know if it's that the purple has faded or not, but there is definitely a color difference in the purple. There is a color difference in the hair too. Hers is a lighter, more auburn color, although that could be a result of the gel in this one's hair. It's difficult to say, but I'm not gonna wash out the gel in this one's hair because her curls are just so tight and perfect. You also see that this one comes with a necklace that this one did not come with, or a choker that has a little heart on it. It does Velcro in the back, so you can take it off. So it's kind of amazing that it's still on there because it's such a small piece. I feel like you would lose it easily. And then underneath that, where the later release doll had a t-shirt and capris underneath her dress, this one has a second dress underneath made of that same fabric. It is one piece, but there is some lace trim at the bottom. It adds a little extra volume to the top dress. But then at the same time, it's one less piece that you can mix and match with other pieces from the fashion packs or the other dolls because it's all one item. The other big difference would be the boots. So this is the original one. The hearts are arranged differently. Instead of just being down the front, she has them on either side. They're kind of at an angle, and her soles are a very pale pink compared to just the full white. They didn't do a different plastic color or paint color on the later release. As far as materials go, I mean, their bodies have the same points of articulation. They have a waist piece as well as different points in their arms and legs. They have knees, they have ankles, which is amazing, elbows and wrists. Their heads, hers can still only go side to side. It can't really tilt or look up and down. It's not really that the quality went down in like the bodies or anything, but I guess there must have been some drop in quality in the materials used, and then I don't know why they changed the screening because I feel like they didn't really gain much by changing the screening. I can't see how this would cost more than this on the face. I don't know. The other thing is, this doll also came with, from the seller that I got her, a few pieces that she came with originally. These are the armbands that she had. Instead of the lace that matches the leggings, she had this different color mesh for an armband. It has a pink polka dotted trim on one end, on both ends, and just like a ruffle here. Of course, I only have one, so it doesn't help me too much. You can see how different it looks, whereas these are more like just long fingerless gloves. This looks like a whole sleeve. She also came with a very dubiously stained purse, which I will definitely have to wash. Whereas this doll did not come with any accessories at all. So yes, a purse, it matches the purple dress, and she has a hair clip. Now, I am not 100% sure that this hair clip belongs to her. It does have the lavender color and goes with her well, but I don't remember if she came originally with a hair clip because in the artwork, well, the photos on the back, it doesn't show her with a hair clip. So it's a good possibility that she didn't come with one. Although now that I'm looking, okay, this is even weirder now. So she's wearing the capris here and the different armbands. So where did this version come from? Is this like an in-between version as they transitioned from this one to this one? Or is she just wearing stuff that doesn't belong to her after all? The dress, the pink dress, absolutely does have to belong to her because it matches the later dress. But this is very confusing. There's a lot of mystery surrounding Juku Couture because they were kind of here and gone in a second. Anyway, so that was the comparison of these two, and it's helpful now that I have two of them because I have two dolls that can model these fashion packs because there are a lot of pieces in all these fashion and accessory packs. Now I have no idea what they retailed for when they were on shelves, but they are so cute. So the three that I have, this is the cheerleading fashion pack, and I would not immediately think of cheerleading looking at this, but you know, I'll take their word for it. This one is a dance fashion pack. and it's got a very 80s vibe. Like, it's got a retro vibe going on, which is why I love it so much, and I love the colors. I think this one is probably my favorite, but we'll have to see when they're actually on the dolls. And then this one is the Weekend Retreat fashion pack, which has like a sweater and snowshoes, or oh no, I think those are leg warmers. Oh my gosh. And those leggings. Their fashion, like, I know it's Harajuku fashion, but there's so much 80s retro going on in the colors and the designs and the patterns on the fabrics. And then the 4 accessory packs that I got, this one is a sleepover one, and I feel like this one is harder to find because this was the only time I had ever seen it online for sale. I just love that it's got the little moon-shaped pillow. Oh, so cute. This is Winter Glam. So we've got like some leg warmers, got hair extensions. These are like snow boots kind of. This one is the Girls Night Out one that I showed you guys before. This one has some jewelry in it. It's got a bag. There's a lot of leg warmers. Or are they supposed to be armbands? I don't know. There's just a lot going on. And then this one is the birthday party. So we've got a present and a big bow. And part of the reason why I wanted to do this is because since Juku Couture seems like it's kind of forgotten and lost to time, I felt like this is kind of my opportunity to archive a doll line, in a sense. I mean, I only have one of the characters and I have 2 of the same character, basically. So it's a partial archive, but I got a lot of opening to do. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna be filming this in bursts. I mean, you guys aren't gonna be able to tell by the magic of movie making. But so that I don't get confused on which pieces go with what, I'm gonna cut each thing open and then tell you about it. I didn't really need to explain that to you. Anyway, so this is the Weekend Getaway fashion pack, or retreat, I think it was. First of all, let me just say that all of the pieces were sewn in to the cardboard. And it's so easy to open and left no holes in anything. And on top of that, because it's all basically cardboard with like the one window thing for packaging, it's very recyclable. We have, first of all, this big old checkered skirt that is white, green, and blue, and it has a nice ruffle around the bottom. And there's also this kind of mesh navy blue turtleneck that's supposed to look like it's thermal, I think. It's a very simple piece, but it's still nice, and you can pair it with other stuff from other fashion packs. That's why it's nice that it's not too crazy over the top, that you wouldn't be able to combine it with other stuff. The other nice thing about these dolls is the layering, because we have this vest, this really deep v-neck vest that you would put over top of the blue shirt. It's got nice yellow ribbing around the collar, and it's a really thick, like cottony fabric. It's like a jersey knit is how I would describe it, but it's so thick. It's like really bordering on like a fleece almost, which is nice for a doll, you know, using all these different materials for doll clothes, especially a smaller scale doll. Then we have these outrageous leggings that look like neon paint vomit, and they just are elastic. And finally, the leg or arm warmers. I am not sure how you're supposed to use them. Maybe you can use them either way, but they're just a fuzzy brown material with pink ribbon bows. And I noticed that none of these fashion packs come with shoes. The accessory packs come with shoes, which kind of means that to put together a whole outfit, you need to combine the accessory pack with the fashion pack. In a way, it's nice because then you don't have instances where you have like these pairs of shoes from the fashion pack, but then extra pairs of shoes from the accessory pack that you just don't know how to match them. But then again, I mean, this line is all about mixing and matching and doing crazy color combinations, so I guess it doesn't really matter what shoes you put with it. If you call it Harajuku, you can make it work. And I feel like the Winter Glam fashion pack is probably best suited to go with the Weekend Retreat, or maybe the birthday one, because we have the neon green armbands here. They kind of complement the green tones in the skirt and the leggings. Yeah, maybe this would go better. I'm gonna open this next. Here are our pieces for the birthday party accessory pack. So first we have the shoes. They are these tall heeled boots that have just basic silver studs down the sides and silver soles. They do have slits in the back so that you can put them on. They're not super crazy or anything. They're pretty basic that you could pair with almost any outfit. It also came with these hideous socks that are the most vibrant green. I mean, they look like they're practically glowing under the ring light right now. This is crazy. And they have red polka dots and then orange pom-poms. They look like clown socks. It's ridiculous. And that's the whole point, but still. And you expect me to put these with these black combat boots. It also came with a birthday present, and the cardboard on this is nicely thick, so it's not gonna like squish in and get warped. It's pretty solid for just being an empty cardboard box. There's this really nice knit fabric ribbon, and it's got glitter in the fabric, and I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it. It's got a little stretch to it. I guess you could do whatever you want. I mean, they have it tied in a bow. I thought it might be a hair accessory, but there's nothing to tie it on. So I guess you could tie it in the hair or maybe around the waist of the doll. Like, it's just a string, but it's a nice string. And finally, it came with this braided hair extension that has a pink flower clip on top that you can use to clip into the hair. This is probably my least favorite part. I don't know if I would use it if I was given the option not to. I would have rather seen like a party hat or something. Next, let's have a look at the dance one, which again, I really think is gonna be my favorite. All right, so unfortunately, the dance fashion pack did have the plastic ties that we all hate. And that led to some holes on the back of the jacket, but we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna move on. And I do really love this set though. I think I'm gonna wind up keeping one of the two of these Jun dolls in like this, with maybe the silver leggings from the one other set. I'm not sure. I have to put some outfit options together, and the weirdest thing out of this whole set is this skirt. I want you to look at this skirt. I thought it was like, you know, a solid piece, maybe pleated or something. It's actually loops of ribbon held together at the top. It's like a grass skirt made out of ribbon, basically. It's so wild, and I would never have thought to make a skirt like this. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, and I love it. There are also these mesh pants that are practically see-through, and they have silver bands at the ankles. They're like baggy, like MC Hammer pants. Not super baggy though. And then we get to some of my favorite pieces. This adorable lace skirt. It's almost like a tutu, and it's got this pastel ombre of rainbow colors. There's a second layer of tulle on the top that's hard to see unless you're looking directly at it, but there is a layer. Oh, it's scalloped like petals. Oh, can you see that? It's really hard to see because it's so thin, but it's really cute, and there's a nice satiny ribbon finish on the top. I really love the colors of this. I just think it's so pretty. And then we have this striped tank, which has two white straps and then a ribbon bow across the chest. It reminds me a lot of like candy. There's a different stripe pattern in the back here, but yeah, I think of like a candy wrapper or like Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph, just with the colors and the stripes. And then this jacket that reminds me so much of Roller Chick, even though Roller Chick is the one that came after these dolls. But we have this totally 80s high collar jacket with silver details to be fake pockets on the front, the silver foil circles on the shiny pink stretchy material, the blue cuffing all around the collar and the sleeves. I really love this piece. I'm hoping that the holes will kind of naturally form back together, or maybe if I play with the fabric a little bit, it'll make them less noticeable, because it's so cute and I really like it. And then the accessory pack that I would say probably goes best with this would be either the Winter Glam or the Girls' Night Out. This one I think I'm gonna open next because I think the accessories are probably a little better suited. So what's really nice about the accessory packs that I'm finding is that nothing is really held down for the most part. I didn't have to cut anything. I just pulled the blister off and it just all fell out, which saves me so much time and struggle. These are the silver leg or arm bands that I was talking about before that I think would go really well with the dance fashion pack. There's almost like a purple sheen to the silver, and they did use purple thread around the edges. That only makes me like them more. But the fact that they have that shiny and slightly purple color, oh, I can already see. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. There are also these purple combat boots, which are nothing too special. They just have black painted soles and some molded laces. I would have liked to see some more painted details on these, like, you know, highlighting the laces a little bit, but the shoes are not the most important part. And besides that, there's a lot of other cute accessories. So there's 2 of these, and I think they're supposed to be, if not bracelets, then hair.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they—
Oh no! Oh, I'm stupid! I'm stupid! The elastic has worn away over time, and so when I tried to put my finger through it, like an idiot, it burst. So I'm not gonna do that with this one, and that means I'm probably not gonna use this one at all. But I believe it was supposed to be either a bracelet or some kind of hair accessory that would go over a ponytail or something. I could probably restring these beads onto a different elastic. All right, this set also came with this fabric bag. Fabric bags, that's what we need more of. I mean, we're getting some from Rainbow High now, but you know, other people, Barbie, hello. Fabric bags that are not just from collector edition dolls. And this is another reason why I think this accessory pack goes well with the dance theme, because it kind of looks like a bag you might take to dance class. It's got purple piping around the edges, and there is a little purple piece up here to act like a shoulder pad where she would hold it over her shoulder, and it does open. There was some tissue paper inside, but now you can stick things in it. And finally, this accessory pack came with this velvet beret. It's just a black velvet beret, and I'm not sure how well it's gonna fit on the head, but yeah, I think it's more one of those ones that you have to kind of balance, because I think if you tried to pull it down over her head, it would probably look dumb. But it's still cool that they came with a fabric beret, and that makes me forgive some of the details that are lacking on the shoes. One last fashion pack to go, the cheerleading one that doesn't really look like cheerleading except for like the pleated skirt here. Once again, I fell victim to the plastic ties, especially on these leggings. There's a very big hole in the back of one of them that the tie just kind of slipped out while I was trying to take it out and just made the hole bigger, so that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Anyway, here are those leggings. They are more like legging shorts. They have this like pastel pink and blue zebra stripe. You can see in the back here where the hole is. It's very large and very annoying. Then we also have this mesh shirt, and it's similar in the style of mesh to the green pants, but more in the shape of the blue shirt from the first pack that we looked at. And it's made of more like a sweaterish kind of knit material rather than a stretchy mesh. So a little more thermal, I guess. Then we have this skirt, which is probably the most cheerleaderish thing besides the jacket in this fashion pack. We have a pleated skirt. The pleats don't go all the way around, but that's okay. We have an orange ribbon trim at the bottom, and it's got this big square pattern of different colored lines. It reminds me of something, I just can't think of it, like a towel that I had in childhood or something. I don't know, it's bringing up a weird nostalgia because of the shape of this pattern. And there is a matching vest, which has a little sewn-in blue pocket on the side. It has a pastel rainbow-ish trim at the bottom here, and then this little beaded dangly piece almost looks like clackers, the most dangerous toy ever invented. And vests are so 80s, which is again giving me those vibes, especially because with the thermal and the style of the skirt, it just feels like a retro kind of cheerleading thing, if that's what they were going for. I don't know if Harajuku fashion has roots in like retro fashion, but it would make sense to me if it did. And then we have this stretchy material jacket, and this, it's like, I can't quite think of what to compare it to. It's not quite like bathing suit material because it's not waterproof, but it's very, very stretchy, and it's not hemmed on the inside, but it's not the kind of fabric that's gonna fray. If that helps you kind of decipher what I'm trying to say, because I really can't place why I recognize this fabric where I recognize it from, but it's like this varsity style jacket. We've got blue cotton knit cuffing around the collar and the sleeves and the bottom, and these two golden yellow stripes going down the front. They're more like neon greenish with a little bit of sparkle to them. And you might have noticed some plastic ties still lingering where I didn't get them free. But yeah, an interesting concept for a varsity jacket to make it out of this stretchy material. The final item it comes with is a visor, which is white with red stripes. Not really that exciting. Probably not something that I would use. And this doesn't really go with the cheerleading, but I didn't have a better fashion pack or accessory pack to match up. So we're gonna open this one and then we'll open the last accessory pack as well. This is the Winter Glam accessory pack, and it comes with these two striped arm or leg bands. Just black and white stripes, giving me Beetlejuice vibes. Oh no, they're socks. Oh, yeah, they're full socks. They don't open on the other end. Okay, socks. Then we have these pretty plain pink booties that just have painted silver buckles on the sides. They're nothing too special. They don't even really give me like winter shoe vibes because they're just short. But like I said, the shoes I can forgive because of the way the other accessories are. Like this fuzzy hat that is not quite like a nice crushed velvet, but crushed velvet, I guess. Silver foil stars. It's a really tall hat. Like, I couldn't tell in the box what this was supposed to be because it was so long. But yes, it is a hat. And it has these two little yarn things sticking out of the top. I guess they're supposed to be like pom-poms. I don't know if it really goes with anything that we have right now, but it would be cute with an actual winter outfit. And finally, from that fashion pack, we have this hair extension. I think it's meant to be like this because it's supposed to be like a heart, I guess. I don't know how to hold it to make it. Yeah, because the actual hair clip is a heart. So maybe you would put it in the back and it would be a heart with this tail hanging down. This extension is nicer, I think, than the one from the other accessory pack, but it's like, I don't know how to attach it in a way that would make it look nice. Odd, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute that they put it into a heart shape. And that brings us to the final accessory pack, the sleepover set. Okay, I am so glad that I was able to find this one because look at these cute things! First of all, the bunny slippers. Oh my gosh. I mean, they're like slipper socks because they're pretty long, but they have fuzzy bottoms and the bunny faces and then the little striping at the top. These are so cute. This is adorable that they have these. And then on top of that, you get this little bear backpack, I guess. That would be what she takes with her to her friend's house with all her like toothbrush and everything in it. The straps are taped down right now. Oh no, it's not a backpack. It's just a bag. But still, this would be like the overnight bag that she brings with all of her things in it. And it's a teddy bear. He's only got one ear, but he's a teddy bear and it does open and you can put stuff inside it. And then we have a blanket. Oh, it's even got a disgusting yellowed elastic on the end. I guess if you were supposed to put it over like a shoulder to keep it around them. It's a blanket. Like, how often do we get material bedding for dolls these days? It's very rare. And it's not like super thick or anything special, but it's still fuzzy. You've got this applique star and the stitching is a rainbow around the edge. That is like way nicer than it needs to be. Much nicer than the one single strip of fabric with no hemming or edging or anything that we get from Barbie. And then finally, we have this moon-shaped pillow with a heart on the end. It is a real material pillow, not a piece of plastic. That accessory pack is adorable. And now that we have looked through everything, it's time to finally do some fashion show. Okay, here is outfit number 1, which I call warm in winter. I couldn't really figure out if I wanted a skirt or not over the leggings, but I decided against it because I couldn't find one that I liked that went with it. But I think with the slipper socks, the thermal shirt, and the hat, she looks like she's ready to go out in the snow, right? There are a lot of possibilities here I'm already seeing. So let's find something else. All right, this one I call
Dance, dance, revolution!
And I really love the way that the outfit looks. The shoes, I wish I had a different option. They're very loose. Like, you see, they're like hanging off. They're not gonna fall off, but I don't like the way that they hang like that. These, I don't think they're really meant to be on her legs unless I pull them up higher onto her thighs. Oh, actually, there goes the shoe. Okay, that doesn't look too bad with them up there like a short legging. If I had a different pair of shoes for her, or maybe I put her original boots back on, not too bad. I tried to do the hair accessory, but with her hair being so gelled, I don't know where I could possibly really put it besides on this little piece that's sticking out on the side. It looks weird, I know. But I really do love the color combination. I might keep her in this, or I might give it to the other Jun doll after I wash her, because this is a really cute outfit. So this is basically the majority of the cheerleading fashion pack, except for the jacket, which I felt like would be too many layers, and I didn't give her any shoes because none of the shoes go with this outfit either, really. But she looks more like she's going to tennis practice than going to be a cheerleader. And these leggings definitely do not go with the pattern on her vest and skirt, but I did let her have the visor, and she's got the bag from the one accessory pack. She's ready to play tennis, I think. This is not really cheerleading. I did discover though when I was undressing her from the first outfit that you can remove their feet, which is something you don't really see outside of Bratz, but they come off the same way that the hands do on, you know, any other doll these days, so convenient for putting on pants and stuff. For this last one, I'm not sure exactly what I was trying to go for. I think the shoes really throw it off because they're just such a stark black compared to all of the neon bright colors that I have going on here. I think without them, this outfit almost would work if there was a better pair of shoes. But I just wanted to see what would happen if you put together some random stuff. So we've got the vest from the retreat, we've got the jacket from cheerleading, this skirt is from dance, the socks are from one of the accessory packs, as well as the boots. And yeah, I just kind of took a bunch of random stuff and put it together, and it kind of makes an outfit, which is just so fun to know that you can mix and match so much with so many different possibilities in these dolls, and makes it more unfortunate that they're just not around anymore and nothing like them has really come since. Because there was a burst of like Harajuku interests in the doll world for a while, and I feel like these just kind of flew under the radar, and it's a shame because they have a lot of articulation, the clothing is made really well, and they're really cute and unique. So anyway, let me know which of my outfits that you liked that I put together. Let me know what outfits you would have put together with all of these weird pieces that I showed you. Again, if you're interested in getting a free Girls Night Out accessory pack for a Juku Couture, I'm giving this one away. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, bye!